Hi everybody, hello. I hope you're feeling excited. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me in the chat. Yes, so this is the big day. This is the day we've kind of all been building up for. The finale of the Polkadot Encode Hackathon. Yes, as I already said. So hopefully I will be a familiar face by this point, especially if you've been building. I definitely will have been in touch and kind of hearing about your project. But I am Emma. I've been project managing the event so far. Do give me a follow on Twitter and post about what you've built for this hackathon, whether or not you're a finalist or you prove to be a winner later today. Building for a hack is always a huge achievement, and it's one that I definitely will want to be kind of amplifying on Twitter. So like, I'll give you a little retweet and a like. But yes, so that is me. And I will now be introducing, a little bit about Encode Club. So hopefully, again, you guys are all pretty familiar with what Encode Club does, but we are obviously a Web3 education community. So outside of hacks, we do lots of things. We do boot camps, accelerators, sometimes even in-person events. And our aim is really to help devs learn, build, and find their career path in emerging tech. So all kinds of things really, but with a focus mainly on Web3 and on AI as well. So yes, that is Encode, and please do get involved with kind of our future stuff, and I'll be talking about that a little bit more later when we're kind of getting to the judging period. But for now, I'd love to invite to the stage our very own Yasin, who is a colleague of mine. Do follow him on Twitter as well, and he has a few words to say to you guys to kind of celebrate your achievements.
Hey everyone, first of all, welcome. Really excited to be part of the event and looking forward to see what you've all been building and what you will be presenting today. An amazing event in the making. Congrats, Emma. Everyone has been really engaging, and the community has been buzzing on our side as well. So really interested to see what everyone's been up to. For those of you that ended up submitting but did not end up being on the top finalist list for today, don't be discouraged. That's pretty much part of the game, really, and it's with perseverance and just being there for the next hack and the next challenge that stands up in front of you, that you end up being on one of the winners. So again, if you are part of the competition still, good luck for pitching today, and there will be a lot of other prizes which will be announced in the end. So again, if you do not win, don't worry about it. There's going to be a lot of other opportunities for those of you that do take this as a motivational step and just look for the next one, which will probably be build something bigger. Get out of your comfort zone and see and find people, like-minded people that you can build with, and make your mark on in the Web3 space. So yeah, excited to kick this off and see what everyone's been up to. But yeah, back over to you, Emma.
Great, thank you so much, Yasin. And yeah, as Yasin says, it's not about kind of the outcome here. It's about the journey. We often see kind of projects reaching success in other ways, not necessarily just winning. So definitely great futures ahead for everybody, I think. And I just wanted to say a quick thank you to Polkadot. Of course, that's why we're all here. It's the theme of the hack. And it's been really exciting seeing people kind of build and innovate within the space. So yeah, this is what will be happening today. So very soon, and do get ready if you are a finalist. We will have the finalists pitching for the top prizes. So they will be giving their 3-minute pitch and kind of telling you all about what they've built. After that, we will go into a period of live judging. So we'll have a short break in which I will tell you guys a little bit about other ways that you can get involved with Encode. And then finally, we will have track winners and challenge winners announced. So remember that even if you're not a finalist, you can still win any of our other bounties. So do hang around because you're still very much in the running. And yes, without further ado, I think we will get started with our pitches. So we have 9 teams pitching today, and we are starting with Archisinal, who are hopefully receiving their invites to the stage as we speak. and we will kind of go through them in this order. So if you are a finalist, please keep an eye out for your invitation to the stage. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Emma, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, great. We can hear you great. Do go ahead and kind of just share and get started when you're ready.
So yeah, thank you, Emma, Clara, and the rest of the Encode team for having us and for the support during this. So, right, we'll get straight into it. So we're going to talk to you today about Archisinal. So what is Archisinal? So Archisinal fosters the creative economy for design professionals in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. We're building a platform which is a one-stop immutable data management platform for professionals in the AEC industry. So AEC accounts for about 13% of the world's GDP by sector, but it's fraught with inefficiencies in productivity from project inception to completion. So in the architecture industry, we have practices and we have professionals, but misalignment is commonplace. There's no custom marketplaces that are conducive for vertical specific communication and commerce. So the solution that we're building is a trustless environment where practices and professionals are empowered to build connections and market themselves. So the Archisinal MVP, which is the submission for Encode, is a bespoke marketplace that leverages the benefits of blockchain technology in the AEC industry. Post MVP, Archisinal will introduce creator staking mechanisms and a project dashboard with validation sign-offs on chain. So currently we're here in our go-to-market strategy. We recently launched on A-Star testnet, and we're in conversation with practices to battle test our product offering whilst building our community via in real life events. So here's some of our achievements. We've hosted some events in LATAM. We're doing one in Medellin, where we are right now next week. And we featured on Polymech's Early Bird podcast and presenting at CBC Berlin. We've enrolled in A-Star dApp staking, and we're in consistent dialogue with key researchers into blockchain tech in AEC with associates at the University College London. So the revenue streams and roadmap, architecture practices will leverage a clean UI, likened to Web 2.5, and we will offer a subscription service for them to market themselves and their workforce on the Archisinal platform. Through staking rewards, firms have the opportunity to attract and retain talent due to increased visibility and sophisticated remuneration structures. And we are working towards a completely decentralized project management and arbitration system for AEC industry. We're calling this deconstruction. And here's a bit of flavor on how we get to deconstruction in our roadmap here. But this doesn't come with challenges. We need to address outsider perception through education with the goal of onboarding new users into the Polkadot ecosystem. And this is what we're trying to do. We're planning to onboard real-world use cases to Polkadot whilst providing shared visibility between Archisinal, A-Star, and Polkadot. And here's who's backing us. So together, the sky's the limit. We can perfect a plug-and-play solution that serves the creators in the industry and stretch beyond AEC and break the siloed nature of communication and practice. And this is our core team here. We have extensive experience in both AEC and Web3. And finally, we have a white paper and a light paper live on our website, archisinal.io. Please scan this QR code if you're interested. Go and check them out. So thank you very much, and we welcome any questions.
Amazing. Thank you so much to both of you. That was a really great way to get things started. So we will move straight on to Acurale, who will be presenting next. Please look out, Emmanuel, for your invite. You should have just been invited to the stage, and there you are. Brilliant. So feel free to kind of share in your own time, and we'd love to hear your presentation.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I present to you Acurale, a decentralized web platform for easy Oracle onboarding across EVM teams, built on Acurale's cloud computing. The problem we try to solve is that existing Oracle networks like Chainlink do not offer flexible on-chain data updating, and there is no simple permissionless deployment of data feed. You also lack absolute control on which exchanges your data is being aggregated from. Our solution, built on Acurale's decentralized cloud computing, is an autonomous Oracle network that gives you absolute control to choose from which exchanges you wish to aggregate data from, and offers you a simple UI for permissionlessly deploying a new price feed. For instance, a new price pair has been listed on Binance. It is impossible to use this on Chainlink, except you have to contact the Chainlink team to deploy the feed. But with Acurale, you can easily consume this data on chain by simply deploying the new data feed using Acurale. We also offer a simplified UI for managing this Oracle on chain. To get a feel of how it works, quickly scan the QR code on your screen, connect your wallet, then on the top right corner, click the Create Feed button and follow the prompt to deploy a new data feed smart contract. On successful deployment, a set of two bars will appear for you to add data sources, which you need to select from which exchanges you wish to aggregate your price feed from. On completion, you will need to copy the generated job script over to Acurale's console, where you will need to schedule a job for updating your on-chain Oracle. On successful scheduling of your Oracle job, a processor address will be generated for you, which you need to return to your Acurale simple Oracle UI to whitelist on the Oracle contract. Thank you. You can reach out to me for further questions and detail.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. That's really great. And it's been lovely to see kind of your journey over the last month or so. Brilliant. So next up, we will be having, just remove that, governance station. So Thomas, hopefully you'll have received your invite. There you are. Hiya.
So let me share my screen.
Yes, go for it.
So I show you Governance Station, which enables secure and automated governance tasks. Traditional governance groups, these are not the DAOs and Discord communities that we are familiar with, but works councils in companies, internal voting groups in political parties, or even property owners in large buildings. These non-digital native groups, nevertheless, need integrated and verifiable digital operations. They need automated and trusted processes, for example, for voting. History of digital proofs for the vote decision. Convenient privacy, so easy to use and minimal usage of personal identifiable information. But these groups mainly use these tools or the digital tools to digitize analog processes. So there are many, many different apps for all these different governance tasks, and they mostly use them independently from each other. That leads to isolated tasks, to inconsistent storage, to fragmented proofs of decisions, if there are any, and to disjointed authentication. But they need a modular Web 2 platform with Web 3 automation and proofs. A React app that uses modules for tasks like voting, that makes it scalable, but also adaptable to different kinds of groups. Moonbeam smart contracts to time and handle these tasks. That adds automation or convenience, but it also adds temper resistance to these tasks. And Polkadot remark transactions to store proofs of, for example, vote decisions. That's public, and it makes them manipulation resistant. Governance Station is our entry for this hackathon, and it uses voting app that we already started developing last year, which uses right now in testing the Polkadot West End blockchain to store vote result proofs. A quick demonstration here on the left, you see you create a group, then this starts a smart contract. It also starts a fixed recurring vote submission vote cycle. So automatically after a while, a vote proposal time window opens and a member can propose a vote. This closes, and then after a while, a vote time window opens and everyone can vote. At the end of the vote, a vote result PDF is created, and the proof of this is stored on the blockchain. The history of it all is retained in Governance Station. For a longer demonstration, please watch our video. Next, we work on member authentication. We need to improve the visualization of the proof chain of the vote in this case, and we have to expand governance with new modules. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. That was really, really great. Very cogent and clear, and I can't wait to see where Governance Station goes next. Moving on, we have PolFund. So I think it will be Success who will be speaking for us. So hopefully, Success, you've received your invite and you're able to join. There you are. Brilliant. Hi, Success.
Yeah. So, good everyone. I'm Success Aji, and today I'm excited to introduce you to PolFund, a game changer to the world of DeFi. So we all know the struggles of accessing funding in today's centralized financial landscape, where traditional funding avenues are often slow, inaccessible, exclusive, and riddled with inefficiencies. And the absence of solutions to help individuals raise funds for essential needs like tuition fees, medical expenses, without prominent issues like cross-border remittance delay, geographical constraints, high transaction fees, and many more. And while many innovative projects struggle to secure funding, talk less of investors that want to diversify their portfolios. And this is where PolFund comes in. So using Polkadot's cutting-edge technology, PolFund enables seamless transactions, crowdfunding campaigns, investments, and more, all without the need for intermediaries. So what sets PolFund apart from the competition? Well, unlike other platforms, PolFund offers faster transactions, lower fees, and greater accessibility thanks to Polkadot's infrastructure. And with our crowdfunding and investment features, creators can launch campaigns to fund their projects, while investors gain access to a diverse range of investment opportunities, while all without intermediaries. Whether you are a budding entrepreneur with a game-changing idea or an investor seeking promising ventures, PolFund has you covered. But we don't stop there. PolFund also offers lending and borrowing functionalities, allowing users to earn interest or borrow assets securely. And additionally, our fractionalization feature enables investment in the high-value assets, making it easier for individuals to diversify their portfolios and access previously inaccessible markets. And if you're also looking to buy or sell or trade goods and services, PolFund Marketplace is the answer. With integrated swapping capabilities, users can exchange assets seamlessly and efficiently, enhancing liquidity and expanding trading opportunities. And for businesses as well, PolFund also offers a streamlined payroll system, simplifying payroll management for employers and ensuring timely and accurate compensation for workers. And plus, our client library enables seamless integration with third-party dApps, enhancing a platform usability and expanding our ecosystem. Okay, this is a simple demo of the dApp where you get started by connecting your wallet to it, and it takes you to the dashboard. And there you can manage your assets, create campaigns, and borrow and lend. So, and one cool thing about our campaign is that once you create your campaign, you can generate a QR code or a link where you can send to family and friends or post on your socials. And with this link, anybody can scan the link or follow the link and fund you within 10 seconds, which is quite fast and quite cool. And we also have the borrowing and lending features and the crowdfunding features and the swapping features too on the dApp. Our post-hackathon goals include refining the features, expanding our user base, fostering partnerships and relationships with our users, and also preparing to the mainnet launch as well. So we're not just trying to change the way funding works, but we're also trying to democratize financing, empowering not just entrepreneurs and investors, but also individuals and fostering innovations. So whether you are a creator, investor, business owner, or an individual, PolFund is for you. So the team consists of Success and Johnson, who is a front-end developer. And I really appreciate you for listening. So together, let's create a world where financing is accessible to all. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Success. And lovely to see Dunson there in the background, hyping you up in the chat. I hope everybody enjoyed that as much as I did. Next up, we have Raw RPS. Ralph can tell me if I have said that right. And hopefully he should be up with us on stage any second now.
Good. So hello, everyone. I'll be presenting a fun project called Restricted Open Random RPS, which is a probably fair multiplayer card game. Now, RPS stands for Rock, Paper, Scissors, which is one of the oldest and most popular games with world championships and tournament. However, there was always a question whether it is a game of chance or a game of skill. In our game, we propose a variant that amplifies the role of chance and skill at the cost of complexity. Now, this complexity comes in two shapes. We have functional complexity that makes the game require a trusted third party. However, one of the advantages of the blockchain is to eliminate the need for such trust. And then we have the technical complexity of scaling the game on the blockchain. How do you support multiple blockchains? How do you extend your source of randomness across these blockchains? And how do you scale automation? Before we answer these questions, let's first see what the game is about. So the game takes up to 20 players per session. It starts with a probably fair shuffled deck containing 120 cards, and each player joins by providing collateral for which he receives 6 random cards and 3 stars. Now, once a player joins a game, he can see other players, their stars and their cards, and he can bet on offering stars and choosing a card that will remain hidden until his match is answered. When a winner is decided, he will take the stars, and at the end of the game, players can redeem their stars for collateral. So if they have more than 3, they are making a profit. Now, the basic version of this game has already been coded and already won some awards. However, it has a scaling problem. And so in this hackathon, we tried to solve this by first extending the blockchain support to beyond EVM to WASM using Hackathon. And then for the source of randomness, we have multiple Acurale jobs that are used as an omni source of randomness across multiple blockchains, since Acurale is actually blockchain agnostic. And then for our problem of RPC, we use multiple getblock.io RPCs, WebSocket, and HTTP that allows for the game to function, since we are making more than 60 calls a second per blockchain. And then we scale automation by having multiple Acurale jobs that listen to various blockchains and run some automated functions such as cheat detection and reward distribution. So this allowed us to move from a game of 6 players per game to 20 players per game, and from 50 simultaneous players per blockchain to more than 1,000 possible players per blockchain. And currently we support 5 blockchains. So the next step would be a public launch with private games and partnerships and tournament. And for the revenue part, it will be a percentage of player winning and optimization fees. So the takeaway note here is the potential of this game. It can be seen as poker with a lower barrier to entry, since it is simple and easy to understand, and it has a large existing fan base from the restricted RPS and RPS community in general. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for the public launch when we can all give this game a go for ourselves.
Thank you.
Very, very nice pitch there. Next up, we will have True Network. So hopefully you guys are receiving your invitation, and we will see you on stage in a moment.
Hi everyone, I'm Tushar Oja. We are building True Network. As you all know, dApps today suffers through low retention rate, which makes it really hard to reach a product market fit. And 1 month retention of an dApp is very dismissible as compared to an average mobile app today. And why is it so? This is because of no personalized experience for the users. Because the users are not hooked into these platforms, and this engineering has not been done in the Web3 applications as compared to what we have seen in Web2. Users are not being heard. These reputation systems is the solution for it. They can present an opportunity to recognize and thus incentivize the participants' quality contributions. This is crucial to the growth and sustainability of any Web3 project that we have seen in Web2 already. How this is being done today, the existing systems are ineffective as they only provide financial rewards to the users in form of tokens and NFTs. These tokens can be purchased from the market. They lack any intrinsic signaling value, which fails to provide like provenance of the system and mixes the user's reputation with these rewards. And these rewards can then also be farmed. So hence these solutions are not the way to go. Introducing True Network, it enables building the reputation systems for the dApps to identify and reward their power users. Points cannot be bought from the market now. They can only be earned by doing some work. You can easily start by attesting to the work done by the user, both on-chain and off-chain, using our SDK that we built during the hackathon. And you can then write upon very easy to understand algorithms in assembly script as reputation systems or the point systems that defines these are the things that matters more, and that's how you build these reputation. These can be very simple in form of games and can be complicated as used in DeFi platforms. It runs, all these algorithms runs into the trustless environment that is powered by Substrate using the True Network nodes. We have this reputation palette where you can register your code modules, compile to WASM. You can set the reward curves. For example, you have the flexibility that such as reaching as 10K points, unlock the ability to claim X tokens while still maintaining the points earned. So you can identify and repute the users as well as reward them as they progress through this. And who can use this? There are many projects like games who wants to utilize this, and we are already in talks with a few upcoming on-chain games that will be utilizing this reputation module. Under collateralized lending is another interesting thing that can happen with this, and we are super excited to it. Our testnet launch is coming in April first week, and we have finished all of this work during this hackathon. So let's make the users king again, and that's it. You can read our light paper at ad.truenetwork.io/lightpaper. This is our team. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Tushar, and exciting to hear you've got great things coming in just a short space of time. We will move on now to Foresta Protocol. So hopefully Thomas will be receiving his invitation and coming onto the stage to join us in just a moment.
Oh, apologies. I'm currently using Brave browser, so my camera does not turn on. Maybe
Okay.
I can switch to Mozilla and get back.
Maybe we should just... should we move on for now and we'll come back to you at the end? Is that okay with you, Thomas?
Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry about that.
No problem. Okay, so in that case, we will move straight on to Incentiverse. So sorry about the surprise there, Ian, but hopefully you will be able to join us and pitch.
Yes, I'm Ian, one of the founders of Incentiverse. And before I will go into our hackathon submission, I'll start with the big picture. Incentiverse wants to become a Polkadot parachain that empowers incentivized projects focused on work experience, education, and marketing. Existing Web 2 solutions lack transparency, flexibility, and an open protocol. This causes limited customization, lack of democracy, as well as issues with privacy, data control, and ownership, as well as neglecting of user needs and initiatives. Incentiverse is unique by niching on enterprise incentives and combining experience, education, and marketing into a Web3 protocol. As an open, decentralized, niched Web3 protocol, Incentiverse evolves democratically and by stakeholder needs while offering standardization to empower projects created on top of Incentiverse. You can scan the QR code if you want to learn more about the big picture of the project. For the hackathon submission, I focused on a demonstration that aligns education and work. For this, I created a substrate node with the protocol and NFT skill credentials. Chain extension to allow interaction between protocol palettes and smart contracts, and an onboarding dApp in the form of a smart contract. The smart contract is a simplified implementation of a real use case, which is onboarding of new people. The new co-worker will do an onboarding course, receive a skill credential upon successful completion, and from that point, the employee can apply for tasks and receive bounties and more skill credentials for completing those tasks. With this QR code, you can see that flow in action. The hackathon submission demonstrates how the protocol contains the features benefiting all stakeholders dealing with education and work experience, while smart contracts contain business logic for individual implementation of the protocol. This will allow endless possibilities that would compete with existing solutions like Udemy or LinkedIn. And since Incentiverse is Web3, it will bring new innovative models and combinations that aren't around in the Web2 world. Why now? Well, Web3 is on the rise. There's an increased demand for transparency, decentralization, and open protocols, and users are by now used to formally innovative Web2 solutions and ready for the next step. Thank you for your attention. And with this QR code, you end up at my LinkedIn in case you want to know more about the project.
Thank you so much. It's great to hear more about both Incentiverse and, of course, kind of what you built for the hack specifically. That was lovely. All right, next up, no longer quite last but not least, we will have 8-Bit Arcade. So there we go. Russell is on the stage already. Whenever you're ready, Russell, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Russell. I'm the founder at 8-Bit Arcades, and on our team, the core members are Tommy, our lead developer, Chris, our blockchain lead, and Martin, our head of gaming. We've been around for about 18 months now, working on our platform, devising the new kind of gaming where gamification meets social fi, and that will be at the heart of the solution that we're building. We have gaming, also we love gaming, and we want to create a sustainable ecosystem that rewards gamers and for the time that they spend playing games. We wanted to create a seamless and first-class user experience in the Web3 with all the advantages of blockchain technology. And whether you're Web 2 or Web 3, gaming will be the bridge between the two spaces. So the future release of our novel app will empower gamers to create content and post it on social media. They will be able to, or use communities, be able to generate content in-game assets and for the games that they love on the platform. That will be incentivized our players with the ability for them to be rewarded in Satoshis, ad revenues, and bonuses for the content that they create. Blockchain will enable peer-to-peer transaction. As a result of that, we're creating a social finance tipping mechanism for creators. There'll be a player-to-player skills-based wagering system as well. And in-game assets you'll be able to lend them through our platform as well. So the sector that we're in is the indie game sector, and it's valued at $2.45 billion, and it's got an 18.7% compounded annual growth rate. The statistic that I'm really quite impressed with is the hardcore indie gamers tend to spend twice as much as traditional gamers. And our target market is developing nation players. They also have like the highest amount of hourly consumption rate for social media. So that's going to play quite well into our mobile app that we're looking to release later this year. So for indie games, it's really tough getting to market, and we realize that, and we want to be that platform that helps them. So we want to make gaming more accessible to developed nation players as well. And we're all about gaming being fun, but that's not the only thing we think gaming can offer in the Web3 space. It can certainly offer the form of passive income as well for users. And part of the problems we've got to overcome are the ones you can see on the screen, which are gas fees, complexity of wallets, and bridging of assets across multiple chains. So we're working on those solutions to those problems, and one of them is an interoperable blockchain architecture with account abstraction and a one-click gaming solution. And the other side of our platform, our ecosystem, is a user-generated ecosystem for future where every player can monetize their content and IP, no matter how small their following is on social media. So what we did for the hackathon is we built out a salt-bound token ERC721 on the Moonbeam network, and with the ability to authenticate assets in wallet. And what we'd like to do in future is replicate that on Substrate and link both of them, so with a zero ID as well, so that we can offer abstraction potential as well within in-game sort of transactions. Kilt protocol is something else that we're looking at as a possible alternative option. And we're looking to release all of this in Q4 2024 this year. So that will be the blockchain and the decentralized ID. So effectively, this will be the first fully decentralized interoperable gaming specific ID used to reward both GameFi and SoFi players. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much. And if you wish to follow us and our future releases in development, we're on X and Discord. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much, Russell. And I love to see a really clear vision for where you're planning to go forward with that. So we're kind of onto our final pitch then, which is Foresta Protocol. So hopefully, Thomas, your issues are resolved and you're able to join us. Brilliant. Yeah, go ahead in your own time, Thomas. We'd love to hear you pitch.
So today I will introduce Foresta Protocol, a novel approach to revolutionize forest conservation, bridging blockchain, AI, and machine learning, and fintech for the planet. The issue with carbon markets is that it lacks transparency and efficiency, having community conservation groups needing to secure sustainable funding for conservation projects, yet struggling to connect with financial resources and verifying the impact of their conservation efforts. On the other hand, the latest cutting-edge climate science around AI and machine learning would definitely help identifying and verifying genuine conservation efforts, but this knowledge is often siloed in either private company repos or in brilliant academic papers that never make it out into the world. Lastly, corporate buyers need to reduce their carbon footprint and meet sustainability goals but are wary of the authenticity and impact of carbon credit projects. Our vision in Foresta is to be part of a new era for environmental stewardship, where we can transform the relationship between humanity and nature by integrating advanced technology with decentralized conservation efforts in order to foster global responsibility and impactful environmental actions by leveraging everyday financial transactions. Foresta Protocol solution comprises 3 key aspects: a fully decentralized ecosystem for community-based carbon credit management using blockchain, a data lake marketplace incentivizing data and climate scientists to partner with carbon credit issuing communities, and a fintech equivalent of Ecosia for finance, where we enable atomic direct contributions to conservation from everyday financial transactions. In this sense, Foresta is a single platform for transparent carbon credit management, empowering direct community conservation while fostering sustainable finance and democratizing climate science so that every transaction is a step towards nature's regeneration. In essence, the core technologies we intend to develop are the Foresta Collectives palette for decentralized governance of natural resources management, which we worked on thoroughly on this hackathon, a data lake that enables access to cutting-edge climate science, a fintech SDK for the seamless integration of finance and conservation with integrations to Stripe, PayPal, Visa, and other payment providers and processors, project validation and credit issuance without central oversight, to permissionlessly buy, sell, and retire carbon credits. And a combination of these technologies allows us to manage a given project collectively with communities working and sharing revenue alongside scientists and validators, tapping directly into carbon credit markets. We already have the first carbon credits and community ready to integrate their certificates into the platform with a 35 million portfolio. And our business model is simple. We charge a fee from each carbon credit transaction, including the proposed fintech SDK usage. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you're inspired to collaborate and become part of the solution alongside Foresta. Here's my contact info for any further references. And yeah, thank you so much to the Encode team for helping us plant the first seeds of this project.
Thanks, Thomas. It's our honor. And I think we can all agree that it's a very noble aim that you've got there. So I'm looking forward to seeing the future of it. That is all of our pitches, everybody. So kind of back to me, really, in terms of sharing. So what is going to happen now, we've done that bit, is first of all, I would like to say a huge thank you to all the finalists. I know how hard you've worked. I've been dragging you onto pitch practices over the last couple of weeks. And of course, it's all in the building, and you guys have been building very hard since the beginning of this Polkadot hackathon. So thank you so much for contributing. And I hope you can all agree that it's been a really exciting hack to follow, and I'm looking forward to kind of having all the prizes announced very shortly. So the judges will now review. They've already been kind of watching your pitches and making their evaluations, but we will basically just give them a few minutes to really think about and decide where they want to award the prizes. And then what will happen after that is we will announce all of the bounties. So that will be not only the best use of Polkadot, which is what our finalists are competing for, but also the partner bounties, and our partners are here to kind of present their own prizes, which is really nice as well. I'm sure you can agree. But yes, while I'm giving the judges a final few minutes to make their decision, I just thought I'd share a little bit more about what we've got planned for the future with Encode. Because if you've been part of this hackathon, and especially if you've submitted something, you're exactly the type of person that we want to see on all of our programs and stuff like that. We do look out for people who have kind of been involved with Encode before. So I think the main thing to highlight is if you've kind of really gotten a taste for the hackathon life, we've actually got a hack running at the moment, and that is our Web3 scaling hackathon. It's being run by Clara. She is the program management manager for that. And she has been, active in the chat in the background over the course of today. But I know that she would love for you guys to get in touch if that's something you're interested in doing. As always, you have the option to kind of build on an existing project. So if you've built something for the Polkadot hack and you think you could really give it the edge, then I think that would be something to consider. But you can also start completely afresh, even find a new team amongst some of the other kind of scaling Web3 applicants. and build something entirely new. So it's really up to you. But if you're kind of a little bit tired at the moment, not to worry, because we also have some hacks which haven't even started yet and will be starting in the near future. So we're partnering with Dimension, for example, for a roll-up draft hackathon. So I think that will be a great experience for sure. And then another one is our Canto hack. So do look out for both of these. We've announced them on social media. They're all over the place, and definitely check out our website for kind of details on bounties and stuff like that. I know the Scaling Web3 Hackathon has a huge range of bounties, and some of them are really quite generous. So I think that's definitely something to check out, because there's something for everybody in that one. And obviously scaling issues are something that kind of crops up in every area of Web3. So I think it's something you could definitely think about, especially if you have an existing project, because a big question that you'll have to answer is, how can I expand it? How can I open it up to a larger audience? Another thing to bear in mind is, as we're kind of coming into the close of the first quarter of the year, we are gearing up to start up a lot of our second quarter boot camps. Some of these have been announced, some haven't just yet. So do keep an eye out on X and on our website and stuff like that, if that's something you'd be interested in. Our boot camps are a great way to kind of gain intensive knowledge, and we have all kinds of things. So there is something for everyone. You might feel like you're already an expert in Solidity, for example, and we do have Solidity boot camps. Then you might, on the other hand, feel like AI is something you want to learn about. And we just recently have launched an AI bootcamp, which is running at the moment. So yes, we're kind of exploring a huge range of things in emerging tech, and hopefully you will be able to find something that suits you. Okay, so I think we are pretty much nearing the point now where we are ready to move into the second half of the finale, which is the most exciting part, arguably, announcing our winners. I would just like to emphasize before I do so that you should all feel very, very proud of yourselves. It's not an easy ecosystem to build in. The languages can be very challenging. So there is a lot of good work that's been done here. And I would say that the standard was very high very often. So even if you didn't become a finalist, I hope you're feeling proud of yourself, and I hope you're looking forward to kind of potentially winning another one of the bounties. And it really doesn't stop there. There's always a chance to win at another hack or find kind of acknowledgement for your project in other ways. So don't be discouraged if you don't win today, because I guarantee you that your project will have a lot of potential. Okay, I'm just going to share my slides once again. We are ready to announce our winners. So first of all, we will be inviting Alex from GapBlock, who will be presenting their prizes. So hopefully, Alex, you've received your invitation and you're ready to come up and present for us. While we're waiting for Alex, just to say that this is kind of the very, very condensed version of what GapBlock are offering. I had to squeeze it into the slide. There will be a few more details from them if you are a winner, and they can kind of specify what these things mean, but that's just something to bear in mind. Alex, I'm getting word that you've received an invitation. Let me know if you're having difficulties accepting that.
No, everything is okay. Hi, everyone.
Brilliant. Hiya.
Okay, I hope you can hear me. Okay, hey everyone. I'm representing GetBlock team here, one of the sponsors of the event. My name is Alex. So, guys, this was an amazing hackathon. I just want to take a moment to express our gratitude to all of you participants. Seriously, you guys blew us away with your creativity and determination. This event wouldn't have been the same without each. So, and also I want to tell big thank you to Encode for your amazing organization as always. So, applause. Okay, thank you. So let's go to the most interesting thing now. So guys, let's give a big round of applause to our winners. Again, please. And let's start from the third place. We've got team Warren Williams with their project Dotbot. You guys nailed it. Yes, you can see everyone. You guys nailed it. To show our appreciation, you'll score free unlimited access for 1 month from us, from GetBlock, so way to go. Okay, let's go to the second place, I guess. Coming in a hot second place is a team Samar Sakena. Sorry if I tell not right. With the project Polka campaign. So congratulations for your efforts. You will snag free unlimited access for 2 months and some killer project marketing, including interviews and articles highlighting your use case. Well done, guys. Again, applause, applause. And what about now? Drum roll. Taking the top spot is Team Manu Gupta and Dipti Gupta with their awesome project .transport DAO. As a thank you for your hard work, guys, you'll enjoy free unlimited access for 2 months, some project marketing, always welcome, and sweet 20% discount for 3 months on delegate notes. So guys, congratulations. It's winners from our side. Again, applause, applause. And all other teams, you are really brilliant. You are really amazing. And your ideas is really blow-minding. So to all the winners from our side, we give special gift. So we've got a little something extra. We give 1 million requests for free with the promo code PolkaGetBlock to all other participants. Consider is a token of our appreciation for all your hard work. So I also will share this promo code now for you in the group chat.
I think I've just dropped it in the chat for you. Maybe let me know. There we go.
Yeah. We listened in the same time. So seriously, guys, thank you for this hackathon. Keep on innovating and chasing those big dreams you are doing. You are really amazing. So cheers to you all. I hope next project also want to share their results. And again, a big applause to you guys.
Thank you so much, Alex. That was great, and proof that indeed, just because you haven't won doesn't mean that there won't be rewards to reap. So next up, we should be having Acurale onto the stage very shortly. I think Andy should be with us somewhere in the crowd, and hopefully will be joining in a moment. Switch my slide. There we go.
Hello. So also from my side, so my name is Andy. I'm from the Acurale team, and I would like to thank Encode for hosting this hackathon. It was very great. Was very nice to see a lot of submissions and people working with our project. It's still a young project compared to many others, and we got a lot of useful feedback for us as well on how to get better and how to help in the future in other hackathons. So, but without further ado, we have 2 challenges, and the first prize of the no-code Oracle onboarding experience goes to Acurale. So they, the reason for this is because they have an easy UI, and they went out of their way to try and integrate with our platform. There were some hiccups, but we'll make sure from our side to help them if they need help also in the future. Then moving to the next one. So we have for the best just leveraging Acurale's compute, the winner is ROR RPS. The reason for this is because they worked with our system. They deployed multiple jobs using them for multiple things like randomness, cheat detection, and so on, as he mentioned in the presentation. So that was a great application of the Acurale network. So great job there, guys. So then we also have 2 honorable mentions. First is Acurale Hackathon. That project showcases how it allows you to inspect Acurus jobs and the contracts that it interacts with. So that was great to see. And also Dotbot, which is an interesting idea that we found interesting and would like to award with an honorable mention. Yeah, so overall, thanks to everyone, guys. Feel free to reach out to us, and we'll keep in contact if you want to continue working on your projects. So yeah, keep building. And also to all the other teams, happy hacking, like even in the future. Bye.
Thank you so much, Andy. And yes, I would like to echo that. Do keep building and do keep all of us in touch. I know we at Encode would love to hear about where you guys are taking things into the future. Now we will be having our very own Yasin join us once again, and he will be presenting the two kind of main bounties. So I will just try and, there we go, change my slide. Go ahead, Yasin.
Hey everyone, again, really exciting event so far, and even got some thunderstorms as well. So really enjoying, interesting and fantastic presentations so far. Before going into the main winners, which we've listened to pitches for, we'll go in first and cover the First Steps challenge, which was basically the challenge that we wanted to see people engaging for the very first time with the ecosystem, making their very first steps, and hopefully coming back and then competing for the big prizes. We're going to be having 5 winners with 500 each, and the winners are I fed the doggy my homework, Acurus Inkathon DApp, Modified Inkathon, NextBiz, and Trusted Records. Congrats to the winners. You've obviously made some really great first steps in the ecosystem, and would love to have you back for something even more challenging and compete for even more prizes. And now we're moving on to the main thing, the grand finale, the big winners of the event. There's been quite a lot of good projects. So even selecting the finalists was tough. The presentations have been polished, and it was really interesting to see how far everyone's got with their projects. But our decisions have been made. And in third place, we've decided to go with Governance Station and Thomas. The project looked really great. It showed some great promise for governance automation, and again, really nice execution. So excited to see where this one goes. So congrats. In the second place, we've gone with, drumroll, RORPS. A random open restricted RPS, some person that still needs to work on naming, but again, we were really impressed with Rove and his project. The game looks amazing. The concept is really great. It looks really engaging. The UI is great. It shows extreme promise. It looks like it's going to be something that can onboard a lot of new people to an ecosystem in a really easy and engaging way. So excited to see for next steps and where this one takes off. And now, for the very first one, for the very top prize of the hackathon, I'm going to make a dramatic drum roll on my end. And the winner is Archisinal. Congrats to Tim and Tom. Their platform looks amazing. That's the first time we're seeing something like an architecture, engineering, and construction being involved in a Web3 project to the extent that they've done. Platform looks really good. It's a really novel accomplishment on their side. They've pushed it quite far as well. So roadmap looks really exciting, and yeah, we can't really wait to see where things go. We were really excited to see the progress that's been done, the quality of the submission, and yeah, hopefully it makes an impact on the whole Polkadot ecosystem as well. So yeah, that was it with the announcement. One thing to keep in mind: all of these announcements are kind of like tentative, obviously, because the additional teams will be going through a lot of additional due diligence and making sure everyone, everything has been correct. But again, really nice accomplishment. Emma will be in touch quite soon with you to coordinate next bits. But yeah, Emma, back to you.
Thank you so much, Yasin. I was feeling the same excitement. I had no idea the decisions the judges would make, and I am feeling very proud of everybody. It's been a really great time kind of catching up with you while you were building, catching up with you while you were doing your pitch practices, and now, you know, being able to see you guys at the finale. I hope you're all feeling proud of yourselves. Like, every pitch was really, really great, and some very well-deserved winners. Please do tag Polkadot, Encode Club, and also myself in your posts. I do want to keep up with you guys and see where these projects go. I think all of them have great futures, and I don't want to miss out. So yes, do stay in touch with me and with Encode Club in general. And finally, before we kind of all head off, it is time for a photo. So I will stop sharing my screen, and you'll be getting invites already from our team in the background. But all of you guys that pitch, please accept the invitation and come onto the screen, because we would love to get a big picture with you all to kind of celebrate your success. Amazing work. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you're feeling good, feeling a great sense of achievement. We will leave it there, and I hope to see you guys at future Encode events, future hacks, and maybe even some boot camps and stuff as well. And yes, I will be in contact with all you winners over the next few days to talk about next steps. Bye-bye.
Congrats, everyone. See you around.